There we are. Hey, John. Hey, Dar. How are you? Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't been here in months. It's only been like 3 weeks. I was like so sick the last 2 weeks, and then this week wasn't any better. So we'll see how far we get today. So I have some books I'm going to show, and some art haul that I got. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. If I sound a little funny, hi Barb. I had a fall this week where I kind of smashed my face, my elbow, my hand, everything. I mean, it was just a mess. So my mouth is kind of hurting. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Janet. Hey. All right. So I'll share. Let's see. We'll do the books first, and then I'll share my other things, my other goodies. You'll probably like this book, the watercolor book, Janet. That's so cute. The little birds. So let's see. I'll do this one first. Let's do this first. Hi, Dee Dee. So I'm going to create a little quick sketchbook today at the end, and so I want to be able to just put put it in my car and just leave it in my car. So I'm going to try to learn to like sketch more when I'm out and about. Thank you, Dee Dee, too, for the little mermaid confetti. I forgot to tag you, so. But this was a book that I didn't bring my March my March circle month. I'll have to bring that, and I'll show it to you next week. So so this one's called The Flower of Provence by Jamie Beck. You can see that there. So if you're into sketching flowers, this is a cute little, and it's not that big. It's let's see. It is like 7 3/4. It's a small, not too big. So hi, Devin. So this one is, let's see if I get that there. Yeah, it's got some really cute. I'll try to get the glare off of there. Some really nice flowers for sketching. Like I like even this to sketch the girl. There, you can see that better. There. It's got some really pretty pages. Let's see if I like this one. If you love sunflowers, oops, that. They have some really nice pictures. Hey, Vicky. So we'll see. Some more. This one with the butterfly. So I think it's a cute little inspiration book for you want to sketch, like villas or flowers. So I saw this on Kelly Hogan's YouTube channel. She was sharing that. So if you're interested in drawing flowers or just sketching, I think this is a cute one. Hi, Amalia. So again, that's The Flowers of Provence. There's that one. Then I'll do this one last. I really like this. This one kind of reminds me of more of Patty's up her alley. This is abstract watercolor. So, and this is by what is her name? Rebecca Leach. She's on Instagram. I'm sure you guys probably have seen her. Hey, Vaughn. So I'll just go through hers. And she does a lot of the rock paintings. You can see hers. I'll just see if I can, let me see if I turn this one light off, if that helps with glare. It's a little bit better, right? She does a lot of this type of art. I like that. I'm sure you've seen her on Instagram. That's her paintings there. Botanical pattern. This one's cute too. Kind of just using all the greens. There's that. You've seen her fabrics? Oh, I didn't know she did fabrics. Look at that one. That one's cool too. Kind of rusty. Dorothy? Oh, I'll have to take a look out. Of course, mermaid scales. I'll have to take out a look. Then there's her rocks. Oh, they're new. Oh, the fabrics are new. I'll have to check her out. It must be on her Instagram. I'll have to check. There's that one. But yeah, she does a lot of, you know, bleeding in one into the other. Even though she just wanted to doodle that. Isn't that cute? So yeah, and she does this with the little squares. So that is her book, and of course she has in the beginning her techniques, what she uses. So that is Creative Abstract Watercolor. You can get it on her website, but I got mine on Amazon. And then again, that's Kate Rebecca Leach. So that's that one. Let's see. I'll do this one next. Art journaling. I think I only saw Colleen do this on her channel. So I don't know. It is a pretty book, isn't it? Yeah. Especially if you're into watercolor. So I don't know if Colleen had shared or not, but I'm just going to just quickly go through it. Art journaling. And there's this one with the faces. And they always give you little tips and tricks of each designer, what they do. Let's see. This is Tina Walker. You guys know Tina Walker. She's on my cheese. Bossy. This one is Nara Kimberly Minardi. That's cute with the little faces. This one is Amber Walker. So there's Tina Walker and Amber Walker. Hey, Patty. Well, I just showed the book, that one that you like to do the rocks. Did you order that book? I think you might have. It was a pre-order, I think, on Amazon. Stephanie Filden. There's hers. So I like to read the different articles and how they come about. Victoria Curran. This one's pretty with the deer. Hi, Raul. How are you? So there's that. So I have to tell you, while I'm flipping through this other book here, this one I found Christy Rice did a big stream on this book, and this is by, I'm not even going to pronounce her name, Madhu S. I'm not sure. She's the creator. And then Christy Rice actually did one of the birds from here. So I haven't been here, I guess, like 3 weeks now. So I guess about 15 or 20 years ago, I had pancreatitis. I was in the hospital for like 3 weeks. And it's like where you can't eat or drink anything. They have to kind of like give you IV and all that. Well, anyway, and then they put me in a room. Instead of putting me in a room by myself, since I can't eat or drink, they put me next to a guy in the room. Was it a guy or a girl? No, that was a guy. And his wife would bring Burger King for him every night. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And so anyway, so my pancreas has been acting up again. Look how cute these little birds are. Aren't they cute? And so anyway, so like I said, my pancreas has been acting up again. And then it was finally clearing up last weekend. So like Monday, I took some enzymes made just for your pancreas. And so it's starting to feel pretty good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, feeling pretty good. Thursday, now I'm trying to do my room. I was trying to tell exactly. Hey, CB. Oh, how are you? How is things? I hope they're better. So where was it? Oh, so Thursday, I posted that I didn't come either because I'm destashing, and I'm cleaning out all my drawers and rearranging them. And so I have a bag. I have like one, because I was cleaning everything out. So I had, stuff going all the way on both sides. And I had like a 18-inch, pathway to go back and forth to bring things. Well, I had a bag here, and the bag bag flipped over, right? So now it's blocking my little 18 inches to go through. So I'm like, nah, I'm just going to step over it. I'm not going to pick it up. Yeah, big mistake. So I stepped over it, didn't get my other foot in there, right? And let me put a bird picture here for you. Um, and she has cute step outs, really easy step outs. So all of a sudden, I'm like, oh no. Before I could say the word falling, I was already flat on the ground. So I hit my knee first, then I hit my elbow, and then my wrist, and then luckily, I have the Alex straws that are like right in front of, right next to my chair. So when I fell, I had a bag there, thank goodness, because I would have probably hit my face on my Alex drawers. Instead, I hit it on the bag, and then there was a sharp, must have been a sharp plastic, like what do I have here? Like those cricket things, and then they have the little hanger. So like the hanger has that little plastic thing that you can hook on to something. Well, that must have slit me right above my lip. So I have like an inch cut all the way up from my lip almost to my nose. And so it looks like my whole face has got grape jelly all over it. And it's a good thing it hit there because 2 more inches and that would have probably gone to my eye, probably. And so here's my dilemma now. So now I'm on the ground. Jimmy just got these new screens that he's doing his t-shirts. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to be a big company for AliExpress to steal your stuff. They stole his t-shirt designs. So now my phone is in the other room, right? All the way at the other end of the house, and I'm in the front of the house, and I'm thinking, okay, now I've fallen. How am I going to get up? Now, meanwhile, I just got this Apple Watch, right? So now all of a sudden the thing is like vibrating, and I'm like, what is that? And so I look and it says, you have fallen, let's call 911. And I'm like, oh no, please don't call 911. So I'm pressing no, right? I'm like pressing no, no, no. And the thing's getting louder. And now Zoe's coming over to me. Oh, you want to play on the floor? I'm like, get away. So now I'm panicking because I'm thinking, well, Jimmy's downstairs. He's on the phone. He could be there for an hour before I could get. How am I going to get this to stop? So finally, I pushed my sleeve all the way up, and I finally could read it, and it says to cancel, press yes. So finally, I'm like, okay, I got that done with. And then I'm like, okay, so how am I going to get him? And so thank God you can call on your phone, on your watch. So I wind up calling them and saying, I'm upstairs and I fell. Can you come up? So meanwhile, now my lip is all bleeding. And Zoe's trying to lick my face, and I'm trying to get up, and it's like, oh my gosh, a disaster. Oh my gosh. So and so now, like Friday, Saturday, I could barely move. So today is finally the day I'm kind of like slowly getting around. Oh, yeah, exactly. Help, I've fallen. I can't get up. So it was like, oh my gosh, I guess you really do need one of those things. And I didn't really believe that the Apple Watch did that. So now you know. If you have an Apple Watch and you fall, be prepared to, that's going to call 911. Oh my gosh, it was like, how you're just like, you just can't believe it. You're like in the moment and you're going and you're like, no, no. I know, Joan's terrible, terrible. But what are you gonna do? The only good thing was that this is the only room that I have a rug. Everywhere else is hardwood floors. Look how cute that one is, a little toucan. And I fell on the rug, which I think helped me immensely for it getting even worse, more bruises. Yeah, I think so. You never really realize because I'm like, "Ugh, I'm just gonna. It was a little bag, It wasn't like I had to make a big giant leap. So it was like, look how cute these parrots are. It's just like, oh my gosh, hi Beth. Yes, it was a soft landing, yeah. And so then the bag that I hit my face on, it's a good thing. Like I said, if I would have I probably would have been knocked out. I would think if I hit the cabinets, because because it was all cushy. I had like tissue paper in there, and but now if I touch like my nose, if I go to sneeze, oh my gosh, it's like terrible. I'm surprised I didn't break my nose. So it's like always something, isn't it? Oh my gosh. And then, so now I'm panicking right while I'm on the floor and the thing is going off at 911. So it brings me back. You know how things flash before your eyes? Well, when I was about 16 or 17, my father had set the basement on fire. And it's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night or something. So I'm the only one that, because I sleep light, I wake up at any little noise. So I'm the only one that hears him now. Look how cute this one is. And he's like, call the fire department, call the fire department. So I'm running upstairs, getting a pot of water, calling my mom and my sister to wake up. And meanwhile, the fire department comes, right? They have two guys with big giant axe, and they're going to like chop down the door. I'm like, calm down. It's already open. Just go down there. So it's like, oh my gosh, the things that you think of that, in the spur of the moment, it's like, oh my gosh, it's funny, but not funny. but yeah, isn't this a cute book? And she does so many good step outs. How cute that is. And they're pretty simple. Excuse me. And she gives you the shapes and all that. And see how cute this stepped out? They're pretty easy. So if you want to learn how to draw birds, or I thought this was a really cute book. So if you like that book, that is called Vibrant Watercolor Birds, and I don't know, it's Madhus, and that also is on Amazon. All right, let's see what's next. Oh yeah, I did get a couple of phone stamps. These are from Joggles. This Elizabeth St. Clair. This one's called Night Spirals. Because I'm doing the Klimt book, so I wanted to get in there. Now you can see it. That's better. There's that one, and then do I have my autofocus on? Let me get rid of that. Hold on. Let's see. This one is Undulating Swirls. So of course I bought that one for the ocean. Let's see, there, you can see that one there. Okay, let me get rid of that autofocus. I thought I did before, but no. Oh, thanks, Janet. Yep, there's the bird book. It's really cute. So I want to do the sketchbook to like do if I see birds outside. I can do like a quick sketch, but I want to keep the book in my car, so when I'm out and about, I can do that. And then I did get some new Art Foamy stamps. This is Frida. You can see that there. It's a Frida girl. That was by, her name is Dante, Danita Art, Dante Art. And she came out with these cute little Frida ones. Like this one's got all little birds. I love just the designs of that. Yes, I have. Yep, I do mermaids all the time, Beth. Yep. And this is a bigger version. And then it also had, she had one with like little stars. Yeah, I want to work on my mermaid when May comes. I'm sure Jane, I think she's got some mermaids coming out. So she's actually in Japan right now. And then I did buy this one. I love this. This one's by KP. So it's like a heart. Can you see? So it's like your heart. You have cute Fridas, aren't they? And then the flowers. I just even want to use a flower to put on a girl's face. You see that? And then it comes separate with with the headdress. You can see that there. So I'm definitely going to put a face in here and use that. And then it comes with even a tiny little heart. You can see that, the tiny little heart. You'll be moving again in May? Is your house worked on? Isn't it? Are you getting a house? I thought you were having one built. I'm not sure. Oh, and Devin, I brought my little things to show you. So Devin just got back. How are you feeling? She came back from her cruise, and she actually streamed and shared some of her vacation on Wednesday. So, and then she was jelly plating. And then, did you see, or you might have seen this before, Devin, I don't know, but the little layer cakes, they come with these little plastics. You can see that paper here. Let's see, I can see it on here. You see those little plastics? So, Devin, have you seen where, because you keep yours on, I don't keep my little plastic on, but what you do is you take the plastics and you, where you have them on your layer cake. Do I have my little layer cake here? Yeah. So the little plastic is on there, right? So then you take a piece of tape, like packing tape or double-sided tape, and then you put tape on the lids, and then you can lift the lids up and then put them on your plastic, that you use like for a pallet. And then every time you open and close, your little cases come off and on, and then you can use them inside like a pallet. Have you seen that before? Wasn't sure. But yeah, some people do that. I leave mine off. I don't keep mine on there. I just take them off. Yeah, try that, because then you don't have to worry about having to take them all off at the same time or losing them or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Just put tape all over it. So, and then these I got from Babs. Babs here. Did I miss anybody? And if you're watching the replay, I should have said in the beginning, just fast forward if you're not interested in chit chat or a haul or any of that stuff. But Patty Lang, she is Sacred Mementos, I think. She sells on Blurry. Oh, is it Blurry? Oh, I hope it's not too blurry. It should be all right. Maybe I can bring you in one. It'll be a little bit closer. She does selling on Mondays and Thursdays. Whoops, that's too much. Oh, how come it's doing that? I just want one. There we go. And she sells like vintage books, ledgers, laces, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to sketch these. Look how pretty these are. So she had like 5 different packs, and then Thursday night she shared ballet girls. I think these are called cameo ladies. But look how pretty it is, and the roses. Can you see the roses in her hair? So I want to be able to sketch this. So if you're interested in any of these, you can contact her, and she sells them. I forget what I paid for. And these are 5x7, and she also has 4x6. Yeah, Ivy camera. Yeah, that's I think that's what she called them, Ivy camera. But I love the flowers in there. Is that there? Look how pretty that is. It does look 3D, doesn't it? It's like so cool. I would love to see these like up close. Like look at this one. Look at her hair. Let's see if I get that glare off. Is that better? Yeah. I don't know where that one shadow was coming from. Oh, and then I didn't tell you guys, on Friday, was it Friday? We had an earthquake, a 4.8 earthquake. I was like still achy, so I was in bed, but the bed was shaking. My water bottle, the water inside was shaking. I was like, what's going on? I couldn't believe that we had a earthquake. that magnitude, that's almost like a 5. It was like crazy. Aren't they beautiful? Like even that little picture. Look at the ruffle even on her shirt. Oh my gosh! So that's the first time I've ever experienced that, and it was like it sounded like a jackhammer with them like that. And then like that, and then it was like, and then Jimmy came upstairs. He goes, "Was that an earthquake?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." Yeah, it was creepy. And then up north where it was they have some fault. I forget what the fault line is, but the road actually cracked open and there was some gas and water coming spilling out. And then you can see the cracks in the road up north. It was really something. And it lasted I want to say like 4 or 5 seconds. It just wasn't like 1 or 2 seconds. It was a while. I know. Thank God we didn't have any damage. Yes. But aren't these pretty? And then I said, if you like ballet, she had ballet dancers this week. So, but I want to try to sketch these girls. I think they'll be so pretty as a book. New York, yeah, it was New York, New Jersey. They said they felt it even as far as Washington and Boston. Somebody in Boston said they felt it. So, all right. And then the last thing before we start is I did get some new stencils. So I'll show you those. Not that I need any more stencils, but I did get stencils. So it was like, oh my gosh, what a week. It's like 2024 is like, oh, I thought, oh, it's going to be great. I went to Iceland, but then February was sick and Zoe was sick. And now I fall for April. It's like crazy. Hey, Safia. Oh my gosh, Safia's got some new art foamy stamp. I say art, but they're foamy stamps for PM Artist Studio. I love the dahlia flower. And then Devin, didn't you put out some new? I think Devin put out some new stencils too for PM Artist Studio. So take a look at those. I'm just trying to think. Hey, Joy. But anyway, these are from Stencil Girl. Let me I'll do this. I need something black so I can share it. So this one is Mass Squares. I was looking for something like this. I really wanted not so many squiggles because I wanted to put things inside there, but well, got that anyway. So that's Mass Squares. And then, let's see. This is Stencil Girl. I bought these. These are Ray Madison. Is that her name? Ray Madison. Those are her designs. You can see that there. That one. So I bought all these flowers because I wanted, like I did want to start sketching different flowers. So there's that. So and then these you can just pull out, and then you have both. So yeah. So Devin does have some new designs, and so does Safia. Yeah. Cut that up. What? Cut this up? I am going to cut them up. I just haven't had a chance. So that's that. I wind up getting those. Yeah, her phone stamps are really like Safia's phone stamps. So I did get this one too. This is a Klimt one. You can't really see it. This one is her stencil and mask Klimt Freedom. Oh, the squares. Oh, cut them up. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. So that's that one. So you can see that. Klimt. Oh, it would be cool for waves too as well. If you get that. Oh, this was a, let's see, and these, I got these too. Of course, the hearts. And then this kind of remind me of like a Klimt design. This one is Bubble Swirls. Got those. And then this one too is the Ray Messenger. I love that. So that'll be good for the fairy journal. We might use this one to do our at the outside of our journal, our quick little journal. And then this is Studio Light. I got some of these. This one is called. Oh, they don't have names. Oh, thistle texture. Thistle texture. And these I got from Joggles. This one is cardboard and circles. Cardboard and circles. Yeah, the squares. I'll cut the squares up. That's a good idea. And then this one is grungy butterflies. Thanks, Sal. Yeah. And then this is a new design, the girl that I've seen on YouTube. Her name is Vicky Reed, and she doesn't have her YouTube channel on here, but she makes gel prints, and she has some stencils of her own. So I really like this one with the leaves. You can see that there. So you get both the mask and the stencil. And then, of course, since my designs are hearts, I end up getting hearts. So, and I think that is all of my haul. so I'm just going to share really quick how to make this book. And then remember these were from PM Artist Studio. They were Michelle's foam stamps that I did into Shrinky Dinks. So I'm probably gonna clip on one of these to the cover of our book. So all you're gonna do is take any kind of paper. So let's see, I'm gonna take one from each of these. I'm gonna start with 4 and see how we go. So this one is 300 grams, 140 pounds of the Hammermule. You want the front cover to have some kind of thickness, so I figured we'd use this for the front cover. This is watercolor paper. Hi, Chris. I didn't say hi to everyone. I didn't miss you on purpose. There we go. I figure we might do a little piece of black. This is like a black watercolor paper. Figure if I use a white pen, I can we'll put that one in there. Let's see, what else do I have here? 1, 2. I want to put one of these gray ones. This one is from Paper Fashion. This is a heavyweight gray paper. It's kind of thin, so maybe we could do 2 of those. I thought that would be pretty to sketch on the gray, because look how pretty those colors pop on the gray. So use one of those, and then my last one is I was going to use a scrapbook paper. Do I have here? Let's see. Hold on. I thought we would use this. I like this one. Kind of looks like vintage. And we'll see how the paint takes on this too. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. So all I'm going to do is I think I'm going to keep it this size, whatever size this is. What size is this one? This one is 9 by 12. 9 by 12. I don't think she's in business anymore. I love her logo though. I wish I would have had a logo like that. Isn't that cute? The Paper Fashion. The P. All right, so I should for a scoreboard, which I don't have, I don't think. All right, so what we'll do is I'm just going to crease it just so I have an idea where of course, I don't know where my scoreboard is, so do I have a T? No. And you can put any size paper that you want. I'm just guessing. It's probably going to be crooked, but it's just a little sketchbook, like I said, just to keep in the car. So bone folder would help. So that's one. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Catitude Crafters, welcome. And if you're new watching my channel, welcome if you're on the replay. So next week my box is coming from Jane with her new inks. She has some new skin color inks, and she's got some new white pens. So next week we'll be playing with those. I'm going to play with her new inks, and I'm trying to think what else is in that box. Oh, her new stamps. She's got new stamps and new stencils. So next week will be a Jane week. All right, so let's see. I want to cut this. So let's see. I'm going to say right about here. So I'm just going to rip this. Maybe we'll use that. Maybe we won't. Okay. This is going to be wider than that, so we'll see what happens. Oh, thanks, Park. Right, that's right, yeah. So some will be big, some will be smaller. We don't really care. It's just going to be a quick little, and I have plenty of sketchbooks. I could just do that, but I just thought I would share a quick little. And this one I'm going to do kind of big on one side and little on the other. See how that goes. All right, so we'll have this one in here. I'm going to do it too, so it's like in the middle. I'll put the black in here. Then I can attach something else onto this one. We'll put the white. Oh, we want the white on the outside. So maybe I'll put the gray. I don't want to make it, you don't want to make it too thick. So let's see, do we want the gray in the inside? Yeah. If the way we're going to do it, if you don't like this order, you'll be able to take it out and then rearrange it. All right, so, and then we just need our cover. So this one. Okay, so I have, they're pretty thin, these papers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets, and then our cover. Let me go with this. Oh, I didn't show you too. I did get the lunar neon paste, and maybe we'll do that. And then the neon sticks. Hi, Kimberly. All right, so what you're going to do is take any of your papers. You could use tracing paper, put anything that you want in there. And then now what we're going to do is, I don't really have an, let's see, an inch. I'm going to come down, don't want an inch and an inch. Yeah, you're going to come down about an inch. And it doesn't have to be anything. Let's do this. Oh, you won't be able to see it with that. Let me do it with this. So I'm marking an inch in on both sides. So an inch in on both sides. And then I'm going to come in another, I'm going to say another, I guess another inch. Another inch. And then you have to decide, this is where we're going to put our binding using these two tabs. So you have to decide how long you want your tab. So let's see. I'm going to say, do I want 2 inches? Let's go 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Inch and a half. Okay, so we have our inch. inch and a half. Can you see? Inchworm. Janet should be happy I'm using a ruler. And then we're going to just, oh, I forgot. One of these has to go on the other side. So let me see. Let me see, I need an eraser. You don't do both tabs on the same side. You do one on one side and one on the other. So I'm going to erase this one. But we know where we want. So it's going to go like this. So this one's going 1.5 inches. Too excited, she says. Okay. Oh, I do need a cutting board. Do I have one? Oh, I have my glass mat. I can move that. All right. So now what we're going to do is, so you have one here, one tab in the front, one tab in the back. Doesn't matter which tab, but just as long as you have one on one side, one on the other. Then we're going to, let me take, I'm going to have to, the glare on the light, hopefully. So what you're going to do now is take your knife, craft knife, and you want to cut this. You want to cut here, cut this tab out. So I hope I can do this because my hand, I don't have too much pressure. My hand, elbow. Ugh. Hopefully I cut that out. It like hurts my elbow to press on my, to do that with my hand. There. Right, so now you have that. See that? You have that. And then we want to do the same to the other side. I'm sure you would like me to use a ruler, Janet, for this part, but I'm just hand-freeing it. Retreat. Good. Okay, so now we have that. One way and one the other way. Okay. Put this back down. Right. So now this is the inside of the inside pages. I'm going to back out one. Yeah. Hold on. Nope. There we go. That better? No, not really. Well, we'll see how it works out. You can see what I'm doing mostly. Okay, now we're going to take our pages. So you're going to take them one at a time. This is how our book's going to go, right? It's all that's going to be it, and that's going to be our little journal. All right, so let's start with this one, the gray one. So what you're going to do now is, since these two are the same size, it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do now is mark this. Can you see? You're going to mark this here. Mark this one here. Mark this one here. Mark that one there. So you can see that. So we marked you know, basically 2 inches, and then you came in another inch. Same with the bottom. I'm going to do that with all the pages. So I'm going to do this one. And now this one's bigger, so I just want to get this one even. All right, so this one, I might need a white pen for this. We'll need it for the black one too. Bestie, welcome. All right, so then we have that. We have those two marks, that one. So now we're going to do our black paper. And this one's shorter, so you just want to get it kind of in the middle. Doesn't really matter. All right, so then we have that one. Those marked. See that there? All right, what did I do with my little top now? There it is. And then our last one, we're going to do the same. So these are the same size. So mark it here, 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 and here. So the nice thing is you'll be able to either glue this down or not glue it down, and you can move the pages around. So now what we're going to do is we're done with that. We're going to move that one away. And then where's my knife now? There it is. Where we made those, that one and that one, you're going to slice right in between that. So I gotta do this out. So you open this up, and this one I think I will put my ruler on here. And you're gonna go right in the fold, and did I do it on my mat? I did. Ah! Can you see there? Yeah, you can see. All right. That's a metal piece. I'll make sure I'm on the metal piece. This will be easier for you. It's just that my hand from the fall, I can't really like squeeze it. So, and it's already, I go just a little bit outside those lines, so it's just easier to put the pages in. You see that there? You just want to make sure that you broke the paper. All right, and you're going to do that to each one of the papers that we did. So that's that. And then the bottom. Okay, we got those. That one. And this scrapbooking paper. So literally you can do this like, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe. Okay, one more. Okay, my top now. There it is. Right, then we're going to bring back our cover. right? So we have this and this. So now what you're going to do is, what do we say? Gray first, right? Where the slit is, can you see the slit? You're going to stick that in there. That one goes in there. Okay, that's our first page. Then next we said this one, right? Scrapbook paper. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Hopefully it's the same size. All right, so that's that one in. You see? It's good if you go just a little bit beyond because it just makes it easier to pull them through. Okay. 2. Then we said the black. And you can see we have a whole bunch of tabs. I mean, you could keep adding, but then your spine would get, pretty bulky. So if you didn't want to make this 1.5 inches, you only wanted to make it 1 inch, you could do that too. Those in. Okay. Then the main thing that you have to remember is you're going to glue one here and one there. Or you don't have to glue it at all. Right now it's okay the way it is. And then there's your little book. Got a little see-through thing here and a little see-through thing here. So I can literally mark the date, put the date in here, whatever today is, April 2024, and then I can actually sign it here in the back. But the best part about this now is you could keep adding. So now we have this page and it lies flat, nice and flat. You see that there? And there. So like you just have to remember that one has to go one way and one has to go another way. So I don't should I glue it down? And like I said, best thing is now you could take this off. Let's say I didn't want a gray one, I wanted another watercolor, page in there. So I'm not going to glue it down. Or if you wanted to take the pages out and work on them individually, thanks, Dee Dee. You can do that. So let's see what time is it. I'm going to just decorate the front a little bit and then I'm going to go because my mouth is killing me. All right, so since I'm going to do mostly flowers in this journal, hopefully, well, I'm going to sketch whatever, but let's do this. So I'm going to glue this down. Let's see, maybe I could hold it down. What we'll do is, and we'll just, maybe we'll use the scribble sticks. For now, let's just hold that down like that. We have these lime green scribble sticks in here. Did anybody else get these? Let's see, we could go with the green. Should I wet it? And let's put it down. Let's try that. I think, I don't know, how do I want to do it? Let's take, I think I'll just, let's see, maybe I'll just get it off of here. I haven't used scribble stick in ages. I don't even think I have her last one was, I think, pastels, I think. Let me see if this even works before we go all the way. Get the nail color twos. Yeah, that would work too. I'd probably be better off with just spraying it or something, but we'll see. We'll see how this works. I think I'd rather just use an ink pad. Let's see. What else can I use? What else do I have here? I already have some on here. Let's see. Can you see? It's kind of hard for you to see the lime green. Looking for an ink pad. What can I use? Oh, here. I got one of these. I rearranged all my stuff too, so now I have to remember where all my things are. Let's see. I didn't even get to finish because of my fall. It was just like, let's just do this. I'm going to go back over that. Hey, Missy, welcome. All right, so let's glue that back down. Just going to use my, this is a Jane's Squid Ink, and this one's called Mermaid Eyes. Oh, I can open it. Oh, my hand is hurting. Then I maybe will come back over with, I think my layer cakes maybe, and add some more ink. CB loves this. She calls this my toothbrush. It's Jane's Skinny Mini. She calls these her Skinny Mini brushes. Move this tape out. So next week we're going to play around with Jane's new stamps and her new inks. I'll be probably drawing some girls. We'll see. Play around with it. Right, there we go. Ta-da! That's better. So they can see that. Hey, soak them in water for a while. Oh, okay. I will. Thanks, Yvonne. It's a fancy toothbrush. That's CB always says that. All right, and so let's we'll do the front of this, and then I might take one of the birds from the new watercolor book that I got, and I wish I had another color. Another like green. What can I use? Let's see, maybe I can use one of my layer cakes. That's a real dark green. Lime green. Oh, let's do this one. She just saying Jane came out with some new tiny micro pens. All right, I'm going to go in with this, and you don't want to put too much water. Do I have a spray bottle here? No. Pipette? Yeah, here. All right, so let's go. We'll do this. I love the layer cakes just for this too. Need more water, I think. What do I do with that? I know. Well, how can that happen, Janet? Too many choices. Oops. This is a pretty thin stencil, so. Should we go all the way up? And then hopefully I'll have a little, maybe a few sketches in here. I can show you what I did in this book. I should do a little blue. There we go. Oh, that came out nice. So there you can see that there. Never tried using a brush. What's nice about this brush, because you see everybody use that other one, which I don't, oh, this one here. See the difference between her brush? Get it out. Mostly everybody uses this. So you see how that's rounded? So really when you're doing it, you're only touching this surface, just the middle. You're not really getting that or that when you're pressing down. Where hers is nice and flat. So you're getting the whole stencil. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't have any regular paper. Let's see what's this. So when I'm touching down, my whole brush is touching down. When you're touching this, it's just really, see, it's just the middle part. Can you see that? Just the middle part that's, I don't feel like you get enough, even coverage with one of these type. That's why I like these. And you can get these, I think Sketchbook.com has hers. Maybe Joggles. Cherry on top, I think. So, but yeah. All right, so I'm going to cut it short only because my mouth is killing me. But I'm going to put a bird on here. Who always says that? Isn't that Eileen always says put a bird on it? Somebody says that. But yeah, I think it will look cute with one of those birds from the watercolor book. This one. You missed it earlier. Like when one of these birds look cute on here. So yeah, so I hope you give that a try. I think that's a pretty cool way of making a quick and easy. It didn't take us long. Just remember, like I said, you've got to go opposite. One down, one up. So yeah. Thanks, Devin. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully next week I'll be in much better shape. Hopefully. Okay, let that dry. And then, yeah, so we'll be playing with Jane's new products, her new stamps, her stencils, her ink. So, thanks, Janet. Thanks. All right, so then have a great week, a better week than I had. And I will see you next. I'll have to give you a call sometime during the week, CB, see how everything is. So, I know, no more falls. I won't, Jen. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. All right, and I will talk to you next week. Bye. Thanks, Linda. Let's see.